Okay, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for being patient. This is our guest speaking session for financial accounting, which is a course that I'm the course leader of. My name is Dr. Justin. We're also giving this guest speaking session for accounting in organizations and society. So that's Miss Tui Pham. And so we are very happy to everyone joining us online and those of you who have come in person. Our presenter today is going to be Mr. Phan Hoài Nam, who is a member of CPA Australia and a member of RSM Vietnam. He's an experienced auditor, experienced in financial accounting. And so we're very interested in hearing what he has to share about the current accounting environment within Vietnam and changes that are happening as we go forward. Okay, so without further ado, Mr. Nam, I think can start. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Justin. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nam, NAM. So I am the audit director at RSM Vietnam. I have been working for RSM maybe since 2011. Yeah, maybe more than 10 years. So today I will be discussing 4 topics. The first one, financial statement. The second one, how to analyze the financial statement. The third one, sustainability report. And the last one, IFRS adoption in Vietnam. Transition, as you know, in Vietnam, we apply VAS, Vietnamese Accounting Standard. It has the different with IFRS. So Vietnam government has planned to transition from VAS to IFRS. Here's a little about me. Interest, motivation. I love sharing my experience and knowledge to on college, on people. I hope that my sharing will give our insights and we get the knowledge in apply for the work in the future. Yeah. This is the 4 topic I will be present. The first one, financial statement. The second one, how to analyze financial statement. The first one, sustainability report. Is different with ESG or not? Yeah, ESG is something you can listen a lot in internet and a lot of communication. Yeah, and transition from VAS to IFRS. So move to the first one, the financial statement. So this slide provides the overall business activity. All the company have the 3 key activity: the input, core activities, output. Yeah. The all entity begin with the input. The input like the resources like money, raw material, labor, and the second one, the core activity. The inputs are then used in the company activities. Core activity create its product and services. And we call the value proposition. It means the value, the product and the service they bring to their customer. Yeah, this is very different, very important. And the output, these output This output, it means the product and service offered to its customer and align with the customer needs. And after that, they generate revenue. So you can see the stakeholder, focus on stakeholder. I want to mention the stakeholder. The stakeholder, they appear very early in all the business operation process. So what is stakeholder? Stakeholder have a partnership with the company. They support the capital, they support the management, yeah, a lot of activity partnership with the company. So the key question they want to know all information about the company. The company. So they have the key question: how is the company make profits? What are the assets, the company assets and liability, and is the company generates revenue? How? And the company continue growth or not? This is the key question from the stakeholder. And during the business, we have to align with the key stakeholder. So the big question is, so there were any document to provide to the stakeholder, and what information stakeholder want to focus? Yeah. It means we have the financial statement. This is the information we will provide to stakeholder. So you can see, yeah, financial statement. This is the document, the company. This is the connection between stakeholder and the company. The financial statement as the connection, the bridge between the company and stakeholder. So let me break it down into 3 parts. The company, the role of company. The company will provide information to the stakeholder. And the other side, stakeholder, they will use the information and financial statement to analyze, to get the information and to get the all information they want. So how they get? Yeah, it means the company provide the financial statement, and we have the requirement for financial statement, standard and transparency. Why standard? This is the rule the company have to follow to ensure that the information provide consistency and comparability. And why the transparent? Transparency, it means the information provided to the stakeholder transparent and they can understand it clearly. So this is the main requirement. So this is the main reason we have standard, accounting standard. When we prepare the financial statement, we have to align with accounting standard. And the last periods we call international accounting standard, and now we call international financial reporting, IFRS. It means for you have to understand standard, accounting standard, to read the financial statement clearly and you can understand it clearly. So for financial statement, we have four report. The first one, statement of financial position. The second one, statement of profits or loss. In and under IFRS, we call statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income. And it have different with the VAS. Yeah. We have statement of cash flow and statement of chain equity. This is very important. And when the company prepare the financial statement, have to align with standard, accounting standard. Yeah. So to easily imagine the financial statement in the actual, we can see the reports from Vinamilk. This is the famous company in Vietnam. This is a listed company. Can we can link đồ là nó sẽ so this is the financial statement prepared by Vinamilk. This is a listed company. All information regarding the history of company, the main business, and financial statement, and disclose all key figure, key significant figure in the financial statement. Can you read the financial statement? You can imagine the how company get the money, how the company control the working capital and cash flow, something like that. You can find all information. This is the public company, listed company, so you can look in the website of Vinamilk and you download the financial statement and read carefully. Yeah. So this slide provides for you a step from to prepare the financial statement in actual. The first one, we have to identify the transaction. Accounting when they analyze and identify a transaction with the document and we apply the rule in account. The second one, we will prepare the journal entry. Journal entry, it means the accountant have to prepare it and use the double entry bookkeeping and put to accounting system. Right? The third, journal entry will be ported to the accounting system and get the approval from the high.
Open the notes. So do you want to open or do you want to just move past that?
We will move.
Want to go to it? Just want to open.
Yeah, this is the financial statement. We back to financial statement. This is the financial statement prepared by Vinamilk. All the information information about company report, management report, a lot of, this is the, here, certificate of the company. This is the board of director. A lot of member. Huh? This is the management team. Miss Marculin is a leading. She is CEO, manage, execute on the company in for a long time. And she's the famous woman in Vietnam and all over the world. Miss Marculin. This is the office, the auditor. So we can find a lot of information in the financial statement of the Vinamilk. Huh? Okay. Yes. So to create the financial statement, this is the final step. To create financial statement, we have to, the first one, identify the transaction, prepare journal entry, pass to general ledger, and get approval from chief accountant or general accountant. Then after approve, on the section will record. We count an adjusted trial balance in a system. This is, we call this a process record. So the next adjusting entry, it means we have depreciation, amortization, prepared space spend, defer revenue, accrued spend on activity will be record at the end of the month or the end of the year when we close the accounting book. After that, on adjusting entry was to accounting system, we call adjusted trial balance. So this is close balance on general ledger account on everything with done at here. So then the next step, we will create, the company will create financial statement. It means we have the person in check. You review it, analyze it, and prepare for report. Statement, financial position, statement profit or loss, statement of cash flow, and statement of chain equity accompanied with not the financial statement. The not financial statement include accounting policy, other information, and disclose for some significant item. So the person who prepare the financial statement have to full skill, good knowledge, have full skill in accounting, so they can prepare the financial statement and then competencies, integrity, and transparency. Follow the rule. So after that, the financial statement will be approved by the director. Director who is responsible for prepare financial statement. Yeah, this is the final decision by CEO. A lot of company approve financial statement by CEO. And after that, adjustment will reset and transfer to a new accounting period. So this is we call a step model for accounting cycle. It means I summarize to create the financial statement. We have to do 7 steps first. Identify transaction, prepare journal entry, cost to general ledger, adjusting entry, cost to accounting system, and final, we create the financial statement. After that, we reset on account, on temporary account, then transfer to new periods. Okay, this is the actual work we do. We do, and normally we close the accounting by monthly. It means we monthly by monthly we have to do a step and reset, and all accounting data will be made sure available and accurate before go to the next period. So, what information stakeholder looking for? Here, I divided to two type of stakeholder, two group, internal stakeholder and external stakeholder. For the, let's say the internal stakeholder, yeah, shareholder, investor, they want to focus performance of company, make decision and something like that, and they need to focus on some ratio, earning per share, dividend payment, something like that. Depend on stakeholder, they will focus on a different financial ratio. Analyst, yeah, credit, analyst, creditor, lender, competitor, it is external stakeholder. They need to looking for the information in the financial statement by what they want. Yeah. So the analysts, they will focus to the trend in financial statement project, and because they will provide their insight to investor to get the fee. Yeah. So they will focus to another. And how about creditor? Creditor, it means they send the loan, the money to the company. So they need to know when company return the company money back, or they can get the money after that. So they want to focus liquidity prediction. Yeah. Cash flow from operating activity depend on stakeholder. They have another information to looking for. So next, I will present the financial statement analysis tool. We have three tools to analyze the financial statement: horizontal analysis, vertical analysis, and vertical analysis. So depend on stakeholder, depend on person. What the information we're looking for in the financial segment, we will use the method, or we can combine the method. What information we're looking for? I have the example for your Xin lỗi. So I will come back. I will come back. I will come back. So I will come back it point after that. Yeah. How analysts they analyze the financial statement, what the information they're looking for, and what the information they give to investor. Yeah, it's had different about auditor. This is my job. Yeah, how we use the analyze financial statement. So this is the horizontal analysis. We use the information to analyze the revenue, cost of goods sold, gross profits. This is horizontal analysis. This is the chart we use Excel. So during preliminary analysis procedure in auditor, we will analyze the movement and compare the data to find out the unusual movement. This is the bridge we need to focus on. After understanding the company, we expect the company can grow revenue in maybe the revenue can grow, but the actual we analyze, we focus on the financial statement. We found that the sales decrease. Why? This is the error risk we need to focus on. The company record the revenue not sufficient or not complete. We will design the audit testing have different. It means we try back from the good delivery order. We try from delivery order to what the delivery order not issue the invoice, not record the revenue. So this is the completely test. So, and we also analyze. This is vertical analysis. We expect gross profits go up, but the actual gross profits were down. Why? This is the big question we need to focus on, and we have to satisfy ourselves before give the opinion, audit opinion on financial statement. And next, so we analyze the number day in receivable and trade receivable. We and during understanding the company, understanding the sales cycle, we found that the number day in receivable no change compared to last year, but they receivable decrease. Why? We have to consider this is the unusual item we need to focus on and The first one we need to discuss with management. We find the evidence. We talk together and satisfy ourselves. So the based on the auditor view, we use the analysis to another purpose. Maybe investor, maybe a management will change this figure different from us, right? So depend your side, depend your internal or external stakeholder will you analyze the financial segment based on and different by point of view. Now, for auditor or view of auditor, we analyze the yes score. Why? Why yes score? The going concern assumption is a crucial concept to prepare the financial segment. So the first one we need to consider, this is going concern assumption still appreciate or not. If not, we have to take a lot of activity, and sometimes we change the, from the going concern to liquidation assumption. It means the financial statement will change and our audit procedure also change. So this is the main reason why we need to focus on. The first one, we want to focus to working capital, you know, working capital. Working capital decrease, but it's still a positive amount. It means the going concern assumption still appreciates. And also we use yes score. Yes score 1.2, 1.3 compared to the 1.1. It means 1.1 or less than if the company will not go in concern in the future. We need to consider. So yes score 1.3 is still appreciated. So this is the we use analyze in our auditor point of view. Maybe you are investor, you are management, you have a financial ratio you focus, maybe different with us. Next, we will present the sustainability report. As you know, the sustainability report is very important nowadays. A lot of companies have to follow the sustainability report. This is legal way. In Vietnam, we have the regulation need to require the listed company, have to disclose sustainability report on the annual report to announce for all stakeholders. And but actually, we don't file any sustainability report at the Vietnam, except for Vinamilk. Vinamilk has a sustainability report, maybe more than 100 pages. It presents the purpose, the action, the commitment, a lot of something to report.
Can I interrupt for a second? We have a question online about the previous slide. Can you explain the Z-score a little bit more?
Yes, score. Yes, score is the register we use, and we have the formula for it, and this is very easy to find out on the internet. And yes, score used to evaluate the ability continue or not in the future.
How is it calculated?
We have depend the public entity. We have another calculate. For the private company, we have the different. So maybe we can find online. Yeah, the internet is very easy. Sorry, can you?
That's the orange one. These are the benchmark.
This is the actual.
That's the,
This is the benchmark.
so we research the benchmark. Like, do they do any company that they will want to benchmark?
This is the default benchmark in the set up by the formulation. Yeah, this is the research from the research. Yeah, and the statistic. The benchmark is 1/5. Risk of going concern in the future.
I'll add a little bit more about the Z-score. It's a mix of different measures, including like the working capital, the assets of the business, retained earnings, the earnings before interest and tax. So it's a mix of, I think, about 7 different variables. And it just gives an indication of the going concern. So it's not, doesn't guarantee the business would go out of business, but it just gives an indication.
This is very important in over the world. We belong to standard IFRS S1 and IFRS S2 for sustainability report. It means the standard require the company disclose the sustainability report accompanied with the financial statement. Yeah. For the IFRS S1, disclose information about the entity sustainability risk opportunity focus on the several key aspects. It means the management process, strategic approach, risk and opportunity identification and assessment, and performance and targets process. It means the company have to disclose 4 key aspects in the financial statement. So why it's important? This do you like brand have responsibility? You just the brand responsibility for the social environment protection. You like? So this is the main reason the company need to disclose. For the IFRS 2, provide to the stakeholder. The stakeholder will repeat again. It means all the information we present for stakeholder. Yeah, for the provide stakeholder with clear understanding entity exposed. Climate related risk exposure, the climate related opportunity exposure, performance on climate related risk. And up to now, we have a greenhouse gas emission, low carbon, and the come on over the world go to the one agreement COP26 will be applied depend country by country. In Vietnam, we commitment maybe 2050 net zero. Some country require apply later, maybe 2070. But on country in over the world, they need to discuss how to environmental protection. Yeah, they have to discuss and launch to the agreement. We commitment net zero. So a lot of credit carbon, low carbon, credit carbon will buy or sell. The the entity have a carbon to the environment. They have to buy the credit carbon to come to the purpose net carbon or low carbon to environmental protection. So I think this is a new regulation and expect a lot of entity, a lot of country. So one example, when the company commit, we use um, the raw material, we product with low carbon, we get the incentive or exemption tax from UK or US. It affects directly to the business model of the company. So per se low carbon, per se environment protection is also the important point nowadays. In Vietnam, we have a lot of company develop the system, develop the method to apply ESG. ESG, it means environment, social, and governance. The main purpose to environment protection, the main purpose to support for the business of the company. When the company produce the service or product with low carbon, we get the incentive. So the tax rate also low. You can go your product go over the world. Your business go out, go up. Yeah, you get a lot of money, a lot of um, a lot of opportunity. Yeah. In Vietnam, we nowadays we also have greenhouse gas emission cap. This is the new requirement. Nowadays, a lot of company have to do it.
You know, open it.
I have.
It's not gonna let us-
Can I get yours?
Have it open here.
Oh, got it?
I got it. Let me know what you want me to scroll on.
Nó có một cái file này. Này là here. This is a report. Yeah, sustainability report. You can see maybe more than 100 paper. Yeah. Yeah, Vinamilk announced a lot of activity to environment protection, they project and how they do it. Yeah, the journey, the award, approach. You can find a lot of information related to sustainable development in this report. But I think it's very useful for you. And the company announced sustainability report. I think you should be apply for work because they maintain the company with a lot of investor. They just the brand have environment protection. Yeah, they just a strong brand have a lot of social responsibility. This is the main reason why the company have to announce the sustainability report. And you have to, if you export the product to another country, you also have to submit the subsidiarity report to the government to get the incentive in tax, lower high tax rate. Why? Why don't you submit or why don't you announce the subsidiarity report? I think it's in no job. In RSM Vietnam, we also established the one team to research ESG sustainability report and effect of ESG sustainability report to the business environment. And we have our client how to comply, how to get incentive from the import country, and how to discuss how to reduce the tax rate. Yeah. So I think this is no job. All the company have to submit.
Sustainability. The strong shade.
Yeah. In the last topic, I would like sharing the IFRS adoption in Vietnam. Yeah, this is requirement, legal base. We have the circumstance 155, 2015. It requires the public company have to announce but the information related to development orientation. But it's not come true. Uh, the company don't know what the information, what the standard they provide. So stakeholder need? No. We accept the report without the sustainability report. There were no penalty from the government. Yes. This is the main reason the sustainability report cannot go live. So the last topic I will share with you our insight related to roadmap to IFRS adoption in Vietnam. We have the decision no 345 2020. This decision said that we have to apply IFRS for some company, the listed company and the public company, or a company can apply. So the other one apply VFRS. VFRS. It means we have to launch new standard. Yeah, this is the timeline from 2020 to 2021. The government, it means Ministry of Finance announced IFRS translates into Vietnamese. And up to now, all IFRS standard were translated already. Translate to Vietnamese. But the big question, IFRS will update gradually. So who will translate the update? We cannot answer this question. So this is the main reason bending. So from 2022 to 2025. This is the balance of volunteer. Select some company, apply IFRS. Yeah. And at the same time, we also prepare and release VFRS. It means Vietnamese Financial Reporting Standard. Different with IFRS. And prepare, spend time to train in human resources, but cannot. A lot of accountants in Vietnam can speak English, can use English because we consider English is the other language, not the second language. So this is the main reason why we bend in and we have the difficult. If you have the ability, the condition, you can learn the English and you can reach international standard. And we can update regularly. Right? This is the transition. But how about actual? Actual from 2019 and 2021. This is preparation state. The Ministry of Finance prepare necessary conditions to implement the project to ensure support to company apply IFRS. And the next step, now IFRS translation into Vietnamese version already, but still the draft, not official, right? And up to now, how about training the human resources? Develop a guideline for apply IFRS. Pending a lot of training center, they announced that they said that IFRS will apply in Vietnam, but we have to prepare the knowledge, prepare the resources. But big project, pending. And up to now, we revise the current accounting standard and apply in 2026. So IFRS may be pending in Vietnam up to now. And we estimate maybe later than 2030, maybe. This is the condition. This is some company mandatory, some company volunteer under decision. But up to now, on pending, a lot of my client request, hey Nam, how I apply IFRS? There were no guideline. And how I treat with the tax issue if I present the financial statement under IFRS and VS. So there were a lot of questions cannot release at the moment. So I can conclude Vietnamese governance not available for apply IFRS up to now. And the next point, how I mentioned IFRS important, and we statistic in over the world, maybe more than 87% apply IFRS. Some company apply a partial, not full. And Vietnam, we maybe the same with Thailand. Thailand apply IFRS for some company, and the other company they also apply TFRS. Thailand financial reporting standard. Yeah. And
I have a question from online.
Yeah.
May I ask, are there any incentives or motivations for companies to convert to IFRS? So is there anything, is the government pushing them or giving them any benefits to make the conversion?
up to now, there are no exemption, there are no benefits, but some of company convert from VAS to IFRS for the consolidate financial statement purpose. Yeah, that's
And from next year, everyone have to convert to that one, because that's the policy.
for the next year. We also apply VIS, and some company also convert to IFRS
Mhm.
for the group consolidate purpose only.
I think there's benefit to our MIT students because they study using IFRS rules. That's what we teach is IFRS.
This is the
So do you think that's beneficial? I know in the past, about 10 years ago, that was a criticism of our accounting program is that we taught IFRS, not Vietnamese accounting standards.
Yeah.
And now that Vietnam's switching,
yes,
I think that's a benefit now.
very interesting. The benefit. Maybe nowadays we choose to global deeply. So a lot of companies, it means a foreign company come to Vietnam. They also maintain the accounting system. They prepare the financial statement under IFRS, and they convert to VAS to submit to tax department. So this is one benefit. You can apply your knowledge. We study in the university to the actual work. You can prepare the financial statement under IFRS, and this is the trend. It's maybe this time we delay the situation, the IFRS adopting in Vietnam. But for the in future, this is the trend. We cannot go out the trend, and we have to apply IFRS. This is the trend in over the world.
So in your,
87%. Yeah.
so in your opinion, 2025 is not realistic, but after that, eventually it will
Yeah.
fully transition to IFRS.
Yeah, not realistic. On information, on activity, maybe bending at here.
What are companies that you work with, what are they doing to prepare for the transition?
Yeah. I perform the audit for maybe 80% company from foreign company. They maintain the accounting system under IFRS. So they just convert to VAS to submit to tax department.
So for them,
And
this would be a big benefit.
Actually, we perform the audit under IFRS. Another company, they maintain accounting system under VAS. Right? So it means company apply IFRS so large. But in Vietnam, we have to comply with law, regulation. We have to submit under VAS. That's all.
So it seems to me like the main initial benefit is for foreign companies coming in. They don't have to switch to using VAS or anything.
I think the IFRS reflect the situation, position, the same with the actual. Because the main concept of IFRS is fair value. So a lot of company they apply it. They evaluate the situation, evaluate assets, liability, aligned with IFRS. They reflect the actual financial position.
What's the difference with VAS and that? Is there less fair value usage?
Yeah, I will present on next slide.
Okay.
As you see, Vietnam is the seven country in over the world not apply IFRS.
Yes.
Very strange. So this is the trend in over the world.
Or the bank or many financial institutions, I think there will be a bit different there. So I think, do you think that that could be the reason that many companies that they just hesitate to convert to I because we are in the context of organization. So we just adopt to our VAS. So it partially hinder many inflow international.
I think financial reporting is the one of reason the company select Vietnam or not, right? Yeah. So they select Vietnam. They have a lot of reason, and the applier as in the maybe in the trend, and as I present to you before, the company also maintain the accounting standard under IFRS. They use SAP. They use SAP accounting system, and nowadays they use SAP HANA. You know, ERP. They use all the good accounting system to maintain the accounting system under IFRS, not VN. So for the regulation purpose, so tax purpose, they convert to VS. A lot of different. Yes, a lot different. Yeah.
But the other point is also valid that if in the future when the Vietnam is going to transit towards the IFRS, at that time, not just company, the foreign investors will also invest into the Vietnamese companies.
Yeah.
So they will have more confidence because of the IFRS
Yeah.
of the Vietnamese company financial statements.
Got it. Transition to IFRS. This is the big problem, the big issue. Need to the effort from the government.
Yeah.
So but I think this is the trend. Because Vietnam not go out, cannot go out the trend. Have to apply. As you see, 87% apply IRS, and Vietnam, we just belong to seven country apply a partial, not apply IRS. So I think we have changed. And the Thailand also changed. Indonesia also changed. There are no reason Vietnam not change. I think maybe in 5 years, maybe 5 years, we will change. So this is the different, the concept, the main concept. IFRS, you family. It means the value of assets, liability, maybe the same with the value in the market. But historical cost apply for IFRS. It means this is the value for the loss, the past. Example, we have the land use right. Maybe land use right also increase. But accounting, Vietnamese accounting standard reflect the value of the land use right for maybe 30 years ago, not reflect the market. So it's a very the huge difference. And Vietnam also apply IAS, but from 1999, not changed from 1999 up to date. On all standard, all accounting standard in Vietnam, the same with international accounting standard, but the time 1999. IFRS update to 2024 and 2026, but Vietnamese accounting standard also apply 1998. Different, not update. But the key concept, the historical cost and fair value. This is the main concept. So we also mentioned to the IFRS 30, IFRS 16, IFRS 15, revenue from contract with customer. And now IFRS 18, replace IAS 1 and effective in 2026. This is the change in the structure to report in the financial statement, profit or loss and comprehensive income.
To say we're running a little bit low on time.
Yeah.
So I think we can open up some more questions.
Yes. Yeah. I think a lot of support, but condition in Vietnam not good, not available for apply IFRS. We lack of favor. We lack of favor.
Lack the knowledge to apply the fair values.
Yes, we don't have the market to compare the price. Example, when you stay in Vietnam, we split the land use right here, you can file the price. But in Singapore, we stay at the computer. You select the land use right here, the value available. How about the machine? Also the same. And so I think this is the big problem when we apply. I consider that, I suppose that the condition not available for apply IFRS.
I think EAS is a little bit more rules based and IFRS is a little bit more principles based.
Yeah.
Is that an issue you think with transitioning? Most Vietnamese, at least older accountants, are used to just following set rules.
Yeah.
And IFRS doesn't really have that many rules as much.
This is a big question. The concept is different, principle based and rule based. I think we also have the guideline to how to organize the chart of account, how prepare the structure of financial statement. It means they support the strategic department. You can, all the company submit the financial statement to the static website. They consolidate and report to governance timely. So I think the governance will be announced or announce the guidelines, the chart of account. The same with IFRS, but we can apply a lot of principle framework more than historical cost. Any more question?
A little off topic. I know that you're an audit director. I want to know what makes a person good audit.
This is yeah. Before answer your question, I can share with you. I come from the university, from the central of Vietnam. At this time, we don't have any guideline from the parent, guideline from the social, how select the job, the major to study. And when when I study in University of Economics, Ho Chi Minh City, 1.5 years. And after that, auditing major is the first time appear in University of Economics, Ho Chi Minh City. So I applied to study. So after that, after graduate from the university, I pursue knowledge in accounting and auditing, and I consider that. So it is very interesting. The first one uh, I can understand a lot of business model from entity by entity. The second one I can go. I combine the travel during the business trip, so I have a lot of experience with the place when I arrive. And the third, I can discuss with the management team. This is the big opportunity. Another person cannot meet the management team to discuss, to get their sharing how to manage the company, how to maintain the internal control, how to managing people, how to maintain the integrity during business. So it persuade me follow the auditing. And after that, when I get a lot of experience, the certification, so I move to the high level. I also have the big opportunity to discuss with the Dojac with governance. They share with me how to direct the company, how to make the strategy, how to go for a future. Yeah, this is the main reason.
I have a question from online. So does the shift from VAS to IFRS impact the consistency principle? So typically we want to be consistent with our account, with the standards we apply. So how do companies, or does the government deal with the issue of consistency when we've been applying VAS for so many years and then we switch to IFRS?
Yeah, I think we have the one standard to guide how to transit opening balance, how to transit, and how to disclose. So I think maybe when we transit to IFRS, we also have the guideline to do it.
I think also many of the companies, they'll do both for a while, correct? They'll do VAS and they'll release IFRS financial report.
Yeah, a lot of company maintain the IFRS accounting system. When we submit to the tax department or another department in Vietnam, they convert to VAS.
So many companies are already doing both.
Yeah,
And so they're doing both at the same time, and then they can eventually transition solely to IFRS. I think that answers the question number first.
they maintain IFRS accounting system and convert to VAS at the year end to submit to tax department, because this is requirement. The company have to submit to tax department financial statement under VAS. When submit the CIT finalization, that's all.
I think that's good. We also have Mr. Kwan here from CPA Australia, who's just going to say a quick word about certification, which directly answers Dolar's question. And what you said was to get certified.
Yeah. Thank you, Justin. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for your interest in our presentations. And I hope that you have learned a lot from what from the sharing sessions of Mr. Nam. And I think my sharing will be relevant to the question from, sorry, what's your name, please? Dala. Yes. So relevant to the question from Dala. What will make a good auditor? And because CPA Australia is one of the biggest accounting bodies in the world, and we are supporting people to become good auditors, good people doing business, good people in the profession of accounting, auditing, finance, and businesses. So in order to become a good auditor, I believe first you need to be certified or you should be a certified accountant or become a CPA. And in order to become a CPA, there are 4 requirements. The first requirement is to get a bachelor degree recognized by CPA Australia is equivalent to a bachelor degree of Australia. So why I say that? Because there are some degree that is not recognized equivalent to a bachelor degree of Australia. They can only be recognized as equivalent to an associate degree. But you are very lucky because you study the program of RMIT, and it's an accredited program. In other words, your degree will be recognized as equivalent to a degree, a bachelor degree of Australia. The second requirement is to complete the CPA program. The CPA program has 6 subjects, and the 6 subjects is they are at the same level at graduate level. And before you are allowed to study the 6 CPA subjects, you will need to demonstrate that you have all the background knowledge to study the CPA subject by fulfilling all the foundation exams, by passing all the foundation level exams. And if you submit your degree, CPA Australia will assess your application, and they will tell you whether your background meet the requirement to study the CPA program or not, or you need to pass certain foundation exams. If you study an accredited program of RMIT, the good news is that you don't have to study, you don't have to pass foundation exam, but you can start to study CPA subjects in most of the cases. So the 2 requirements. The third requirement is you need to demonstrate that you have had 36 months of practical knowledge, practical experience. And the practical experience you will need to claim with CPA Australia. And in parts of the process of claiming experience, you will need to have your experience verified by a full member of a professional organizations. That's a member of IFAC, International Federation of Accounting. And again, you are lucky again because Mr. Dr. Justin, I think you are also a CPA.
I'm a CPA from the US. Yeah.
From the US. And here, I believe CPA US is also a member of IFAC, and so he can get your experience verified. So you will need to a bachelor degree, fulfill the CPA program, and the practical experience in order to become a CPA. Once you become a CPA, you will be hunted by Big Four for auditing positions. Thank you.
That's the answer. Okay, thank you. Kwan, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Kwanu. Thank you, Kwan. Thank you for the audience for, sticking around that long. I'll apologize. We actually lost the screen for a little bit, but I think everything went okay. So thank you, everyone, again. Thank you to our guests. And if there's any questions, let us know. Thank you. Everyone.